are finally getting around to installing our Garmin dash cam. I've been trying to figure out the last couple days exactly where I want to put it. Our windshield has a center post in it. You know, ideally I'd put it right in the center, but I can't really do that. And if I get it close to that center post,
let me share that.
Yep. If I get it close to that, and our dirty windshield, if I get it close to that, then it shows up in the field of view, and so you have this big black bar that we really don't want. So what I'm going to do is we're going to mount it right up here on the windshield, actually out of the sweep of the wiper blades, and it will be less than 6 inches from the top. It'll be lined up about the bottom of this pre-pass transponder we've got there. So we're going to mount it right there, and the mount itself comes with a little, this is a magnet, and it's shaped like a stop sign, and it has a sticky backing right here, and this is what you mount to the windshield. But I got a friend of mine that mentioned something else to me, and we're going to try that. We went and got some of this Scotch. It's like heavy duty, super extremely strong sort of Velcro. So I'm not happy with it mounted up there, because apparently once you get this on, it's really hard to take off. We'll be able to move it around. So this is sort of a temporary try it and see fix, and that's what we're going to do. So what I'll do is I'll cut this to a square, and it'll give it a little bit more holding power on the up there than rather this octagonal circle thing. Cut that to a square. We'll attach part of that here, and we'll attach the other part to the windshield. This is the same stuff that we've used on these pre-pass and our easy pass transponders, and they've been up there for 5 years and never moved. I know. So we're going to try that. So I'll be right back. I got to get the scissors, cut this off with, and then we'll get ready to go. Okay, so this, I went ahead and I stuck it together, and then, like I said, I'm just going to cut a square, or close to a square, and this stuff cuts pretty easily with scissors. And now this has a sticky like covering over the back side of this.
Here,
So,
let me show it up close.
Yep. So what I am going to do with my camera is I'm going to take this cover off, and I'm going to take this off and stick them together, and we'll go from there. So there's the covering off here, and then we'll peel this sticky stuff off. Hopefully the sticky stuffs like each other, because they're going to be friends for quite a while. So we'll just stick that to that. And then I'm just going to apply pressure to this for a little bit to make sure it's all nice and sticky in there. I think they say about 30 seconds they recommend.
So keep talking.
Keep talking, yeah. Got to fill in the 30 seconds. So, yeah. The reason I wanted to do this area here is a little bit bigger, so I'm hoping it adheres to the windshield and doesn't come off, and we will be able to move it around. Maybe it's double the work, but I don't know. I like to do that sometimes. So
Yeah,
anyway,
I know. Make it twice as hard is what it's supposed to be.
Make it twice as hard. So
You peeling it off?
well, I'm trying to get the little magnet thingy out, but apparently it doesn't want to. So we'll try it. We'll go ahead and I'm going to clean off the windshield, and then we'll stick that up there. So I've got my handy dandy 91% rubbing alcohol. If I can find my paper towel that I have. There we go. Just going to clean the windshield off a little bit, let it dry. Will dry almost instantly.
Because it's rubbing alcohol.
Because it's rubbing alcohol. I'm rubbing.
And it's squeaky clean.
Very much so. Alright. Should be dried off pretty good.
Wave it dry.
Now I'm going to peel off the other portion of the Velcro here.
It's all slutty.
And then this will get attached right up here. Like I said, I want to attach it so it's just out of the sweep of the wiper blades. So now I'm just going to push that in for a little bit, about another 30 seconds. Get that pushed out really good. Make sure everything's working.
So your arms get tired?
Yeah. So.
Okay, breathe through it. Breathe through it. That's how you build arm muscles, folks.
So there we go. Now we'll see. Might be a little play in that. We may change up this at some point in time and go with another route, but for right now, we're going to do that. Now I want to see if this is removable. Yeah, there we go. So that's a magnet in there, and it sticks to this little thing.
That's metal or whatever.
And this is shaped like a stop sign.
Oh, wait a
or
second.
so.
Wait a second. Ugh.
And what that is, this allows you to attach the dash cam at a certain angle, and it'll stay.
Ta-da!
So there we go. And now I'll run my cord up and around through here. And
yeah, one of our viewers mentioned the fact that they hate the cord part of it.
yeah, the cord part. Now this cord is USB on one end, and it came with a two-prong USB plug that goes into the cigarette lighter. And as you can see here on our dash, we have two cigarette lighters in the Cascadia. And what we do is we have our inverter. This is a 150 watt inverter plugged in here. It has 3 plugs, and then down at the bottom there's USB. So what I'm planning on doing, instead of using the plug that came with this and having to run a cable across, I'm going to try to run it off this inverter here, and then we'll just figure out what we're going to do with the excess cord. So, and on the other end is just a micro USB or USB connector, pretty standard at 90-degree angle, and so that will just plug in up into the dash cam.
And they do give you a nice long cord.
Yes, they do.
I think that's what they were talking about.
I think they give you a nice long cord so you can, you know, strangle yourself with it probably.
Trip over it, do whatever.
So I'm gonna take this off and plug the dash cam in. Plugs in there. Clean my screen off one last time. The alcohol. Up here, attach that. It's a nice little holder, and then we'll run this up behind our sunshade here, which I need to pull down. I'll run that across. Through the back side here.
And it keeps going and going and going.
Okay. So our sunscreen will stay down about like this, at this angle. And then we'll run this over and try to run it down this outside here. Tuck it up and underneath there. And then, not really for sure if we're going to run it across the dash and over. I could probably bring it down and run it underneath this panel. This panel comes off, but I may try to do that later. But for right now, I'm just going to sort of run this down, run it across the dash, and then down here to our charging area.
I'm sure you'll probably make it pretty and fun later.
Yeah, I'll make it pretty and fun later. I'm pretty sure I'm going to run it behind this piece right here, where it'll come down this channel, and then down behind this, where our cord for our C-Link is, and then over. And got some more little pieces of Velcro to keep everything nice and neat. But this is just for now. And then the one thing I wanted to show you is our dash cam up there. You can actually look at a remote picture. So that's what we're seeing right now. I'll have to adjust it out just a little bit.
Yeah, you'll have to also. hard because it's glaring.
It's glaring.
My phone is glaring on your phone.
But this is the app on our phone where you can actually look outside and see everything. Like I said, I'll have to make some adjustments. Obviously, right now I can see it needs to be pointed down just a little. Let me try to adjust that real quick. So you can see a little different there.
Here, look.
But here, you see down there?
There you go. Well,
There we
sort
go.
of. My phone's still in there.
So still got to make a few adjustments to get it to look right, but we'll take care of that. And we'll continue on. There's a car going across. Now on the phone, you see that car is moving. It looks sort of jumpy, but when I actually download the files and look at them on my phone, you know, it will actually be smooth. So. Alrighty.
Sorry about all that little reflective stuff. We just get out of the sun and it'd be better, but
Right. So, but that's the phone app. It connects up to the video thing, and I can actually download the files directly to my phone, or I can take the camera down from its mounting position and I can transfer the files over to my PC if I need to. Like I said, it records in a continuous loop, and so it's recording right now. So I can actually go in.
And you have the audio on too, so we're recording this whole thing.
Recording. So this is the app.
Oh wait.
If I go back, you know, I can actually go in here and it will connect to the live feed, and there it is.
Okay, I'm getting all.
All right. Sorry for the sun. It's really, really bright.
No, we're
here
happy
today.
about the sun.
Happy about the sun, but it is bright. So anyway, so that's how I've got it installed. We may change it later, and when I get the cord completely ran the way I want it, we'll show that too. So that's it for now. So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video.
So long, everybody.
Good night.